Assalamu alaikum. Hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to discuss the second lesson, which is related to tables of equivalent ratios. Now, equivalent ratios mean if two fractions are equal, like there is a number that we multiply by one fraction and give us a new fraction, we call these two fractions are equal. Okay, so let's start our lesson. We have actually two types of scale. One is forward scale and one is backward scale. Forward scale mean to multiply and backward scale mean to divide. So let's start from forward one. The question number one is Jayden snow cones machine can make three snow cones. Three How many cones can make three snow cones from 0.5 pound of ice? So from there we can write one fraction. And fraction number one is how many cones we can make. We can make three cones by we have cones from 0.5 pound of ice. How many pound of ice is 0.5? I can make this one in the fractional form. Okay, so here I'm writing these names to avoid any confusion. Okay, so the first fraction, how many cones? 3, and how many pound of ice is 0.5. Now it's equal to, I will write the second fraction from the question. Now, second is we will read the next part of the question. How many snow cones can be made with 5 pound of ice? We have given 5 pound of ice. So where should I write up or down? It depends upon this fraction. Where is your pound? Pound is in the denominator down. So I will write the number 5 here. If I have 5 pound of ice, how many cones can we make? So simple things, we have to find the relation between these two numbers, 0.5 and 5. What number you multiply by 0.5 will give you 5. As we know that if we multiply 0.5 by 10, it will give us the number 5. So basically, if you are multiplying here 10, you will also multiply here by 10. And 3 times 10 will be 30. So you can make 30 cones from 5 pound of ice. This is your answer, just 30 cones. Second question is same. We have given that Yuwana Naiko is having a pizza party. Two large, this is given here, one fraction is given, two large pizzas serve 9 people. So basically I'm going to write this one first. How many pizzas are there? I will write the number of pizzas. Okay, I have two pizzas and we can serve to how many people? Number of people. Number of peoples are 9. Okay, so we have one fraction. Let me just draw a line to make it a fraction. Now fraction is the first one. Two two pizzas for 9 people. And now I will write the second fraction which is given here. How many large pizzas? Yani you need to find the upper values. The pizzas one. Should she order to serve 36 people? So we have given that the peoples or the guests are 36. So this number is again missing one. How many pizzas we need to serve 36 people? Same we will do. We have to find a number, that what number we multiply by 9 will give us 36. So we know that 9 times 4 is 36. And same we will multiply here by 4, 2 by 4. So you will write here the answer 2 by 4 is equal to what number will give you the number of pizzas. So 2 times 4 is 8 or whatever. Okay. Now same, let's move toward the next question number 3. Question number 3 and 4 are different related to the backward scale. We are just doing the forward one. Forward mean multiplying. Look, we multiply all the numbers. So now let's move towards question number 5. Question number 5 is again the same. Adrian decorated 16 cupcake So we have 16 cupcakes in 28 minutes. So first fraction is given. Let us write the first fraction. How many cupcakes are there? Why I'm writing this cupcakes? Actually, you don't need to write this one, but to avoid any confusion to the students, we need to write these names so they will not make any mistake. So number of minutes are 28. So this is the first fraction. We will just draw a line here that this is the number of cupcake to the minutes is a fraction which is given 16 over 28 is equal to. Now I will write the second fraction, but what is given and what we have to find. How many minutes will it take him to decorate 56 cupcakes? So he is saying you have 56 cupcake. Where is cupcake? Up here. In front of cupcake, I will write 56. But he is asking how many minutes will it take. So we need to find the minutes to make 56 cupcake. This time we will find the relation between 16 and 56. Yani what number should I multiply by 16 will give me 56. So if I multiply 16 by 2, 16 by 2 will give me 32, which is not possible. So if you multiply 16 by 2, it's give us 32. Not possible because I need 56. Again, 16 times 3. Okay, 16 times 3 will give me 48. Not possible. And 16 times 4. 16 times 4 will give us 64. So which is greater number? So it means neither the number is 3. So if we multiply by 3, it's given us 48. But if we multiply by 4, it's give us 64. But our number is between them, between 48 and between 64. So if 3 is not possible, 4 is not possible, so it means the number between it will be possible. Yani between 3 and 4 is 3.5. So basically, if you multiply 16 by 3.5, it will give you 56. Same, we will multiply this number by 3.5. Now this is, I'm leaving this one for you to multiply 28 by 3.5 to calculate it and find how many minutes you need to make 56 cupcake. Okay. Then we are gonna move towards questions 7 and 8 instead of 3, 4, and 6 because these are related to question number. These are related to the backward scale. Okay. Same we will do question number 7. Again, question number 7 is Again, question number 7 is a certain store is selling the package of 10 pencils, 10 pencil and 4 pens. So the first one that is given here, 10 pencils and 4 pens. So for that I will write the fraction here. First is the number of pencils. So let us write the pencils. And in the denominator I will write the number of pens. Okay. So first what is given? 10 pencils. So write in front of pencils 10. And right in front of pens there are 4 pens. Okay, so this one is a fraction. I will just draw a line here. First the pencils are given, then the pens are given, equal to. Now we need to write the second fraction. Okay, now second fraction is the store manager wants to make the larger package in the same ratio. If the larger package has 10 pen, again we have given the pens, so we will write in front of pens we have 10 pens. So it means basically we need to find the pencils, how many pencils will be there. So you will do the same process as we did last time. We know that 4 times 2 is 8 and 4 times 3 is 12. So the number between 2 and 3 is 2.5. So if you multiply 4 by 2.5 will give you 10. Same number we will multiply by here 2 times 10 times 2.5 will give you 25. Okay, so the answer, it means you need 25 pencils, 10 pens. Same, we will do this question here. This is actually related to lesson 1.1, but we will use the forward scale here. Again, Ben made trial mix for his campaign trip that contain 8 ounces of peanuts. We have peanuts here 8, 6 ounces of raisins, and 10 ounces of chocolate candies. He wants to make a large batch for his next camping trip with 28 ounces of peanuts. So he wanna make 28 ounces of peanut for the next trip. But now recently he has just 8 peanuts. Okay. So if he wanna make 8, and he's asking to find how many ounces of raisins will he need. So if there are 8 peanuts, I will write 8. In the denominator, I will write 6 ounces of raisins because he's asking how many raisins we need. Equal to, if there were 8 peanuts, how many peanuts we have? 28. He wants to make them total 28. And he's asking how many raisins you need. So for this one, again, you will find a number. What number you multiply by 8 will give you 28. And we know that 8 times 3 is 24. And 8 times 4 is 32. So number is between them. It's not 3, not 4. So it is between them 3.5. If I multiply 8 by 3.5 will give me 28. Same I will multiply for here 3.5. If you multiply 3.5 by 6, it will give you 21. So it means you need 21 raisins for 28 peanuts. So this is your answer, 21. Okay. So these were the questions related to the forward scale. And we find that the two numbers, when we multiply them, we can get the second ratio or the missing number. Now let's move toward the question number 3 and 4 and 6. These two questions were remaining. Okay. We will do the same thing here. He's saying a recipe for homemade glaze for 6 cup of water and for every 12 cup of flour. So we will write the first one that we have how many cups of water. We have 6 cup of waters and then we have 12 cup of flour. So I will write here 12. Okay, we have one fraction. Same we are doing, but only one thing will change. It will be backward scale. I will tell you. Wait. So this one is the fraction here, water to flour, and this one is also fraction. Now we will check which one is missing and which one is given. If we read the second part of the question, how many cups of water are needed when 4 cup of flour is Yani is saying you need to find the number of water cups if there are 4 cup of flour. Now the problem is here we have the number 12 and 4. We want to find the relation between them. But it's not possible. If we multiply 12 by 1, it will give us 12, not 4. 12 by 2, it will not give us 4. So we are moving from bigger number to the smaller one. And if you want to move from bigger to smaller, you have to divide. Multiple is not possible. So if I divide 12 by 3, 12 divided by 2 will give us 6, not possible. 12 divided by 3 will give us 4. So it's possible. It means 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. Same you will divide here by 3 and 6 divided by 3 will give you 2. It means you need 2 cups of water for 4 cup of flour. Okay. So this we call the backward scale. And why we call the backward scale? Because if we want to move from bigger number to smaller, 12 is bigger than 4. Okay. To find the relation between them, we can't multiply. So we will divide. Same, you will solve this question. You have 60 seconds for 332 skips. So you will write the same. The second here, number of seconds are given 60. And in the denominator, we have given the skips. And these skips are 332. Okay. So now this is a fraction. We just write the first one. Okay. And the first one, we will draw the line now, second to the skip, and this is first fraction. Equal to, now I want to write the second fraction and I will see what is given. Look, how many skip did she make in 15 seconds? Again, I have given the number of seconds are 15. So in front of seconds, I will write here 15. Okay. It means we have to find the skip. It's mentioned here how many skips. So you want to find the skip. So we will find the relation between 60 and 15. Look again, we can't multiply here. This is a question is related to backward scale. You want to convert from bigger number to smaller, from 60 to 15. So if I divide 60 by 2, it will give me 20. Not possible. If I divide 60 by 3, it will give me 20, which is not possible. If I divide 60 by 4, it will give me 15. So same I will divide here by 4, and when you will divide, you will solve on the paper, you will find it will give you 83. So for 15 seconds, how many skips will be there? 83. Okay. Last question, sorry, not last. The question that is related to this one is also question number 6. I'm leaving this one for you. You have given 20 books and for 35. 35 is the price. Now again, he is giving us the number of books, which is 8, and we need to find what will be here. Again, you need to find the relation between 20 and 8. Again, you are going to convert from bigger to the smaller number. We will divide by 2. If we divide by 2, it will give us 10. Not possible. Divide by 3 will give us 6 point something. So you will divide it by 3.5. It will give you the answer. When you will solve it, maybe you will get the answer here. I'm leaving this one for you. And the last question that we did here is related to question number 10. Now, question number 10 is, we have given a one fraction which is 10 over 15. So I will write it here, 10 over 15. Again, I will write here 10 over. Why I'm writing? Because he is asking to generate two new fractions that are equivalent to this one. So if you want to generate two new fractions, you will just multiply it by 2. Multiply 10 by 2, multiply 15 by 2. It will give you a new fraction. Look, read at the question, generate a ratio table with at least two ratios equivalent to this one. So if you want to generate two ratios that are equivalent to this one, we will multiply it by 2. It will give us 20, and 15 times 2 will give us 30. This is one fraction that is equivalent to 10 over 15. 20 over 30 is equivalent to this one. Same, we will now multiply the same fraction 10 by 15 by 3 and also 15 by 3. So 10 by 3, we are using forward scale. 10 by 3 will be 30 and 15 by 3 will be 45. This is also an equivalent fraction to 10 over 15. You can make a lot of new fractions if you multiply the same fraction by 4, by 5, by 6, by 7. We can make a lot of new fractions, but he is asking just to make two new fractions. Okay, so I hope you get my point. If you have any confusion, you can text me and I will help you out. Thank you very much for listening. Okay.